It's December the 16th today, so it is time to open Advent Calendar Day 9. Oh, I forgot to turn this around yesterday. Then Day 9 is here. White tea. Ooh. Pomegrateful. Tart and luscious superfruit. I said I didn't like tart before, but I'm kind of curious about this. This is product of China. First ingredients, apple. Okay, that's what the tea looks like. It is tea time and I'm feeling a bit out of sorts today. We woke up this morning and Truffle didn't finish his pellets last night, which is a clear sign that he's in some sort of distress. He loves his pellets and he happily gobbles them up every single night. So as soon as he stops eating them, we know something's wrong. We just took him for a tooth trim a month ago and he was okay. He was still eating his pellets and he was still in high spirits and such. So we thought we would hold off for a little bit because, I mean, it's a jolt to his system to go to the vet and have them like pry open his mouth and trim his teeth. It's a pretty stressful experience for a rabbit, so we thought we would hold off a little bit, but we have to take him back now. The other thing he's been doing is peeing outside his litter box. He's always had very, very good litter habits, and I was reading about that online, and apparently that's a sign that they might have a urinary tract infection or perhaps kidney stones or something like that. So there's something not quite right with Truffle right now, and that always makes me feel unsettled. I'm gonna take him to the vet on Thursday. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if he wants any critical care. That was a bit of a long sidebar. Let's go ahead and try this Pomegrateful tea. Cheers. It smells really, really nice. I'm okay about this one. It's not my favorite. It tastes a little bit watery, to be quite honest. The flavor doesn't really pack a punch. There's a bit of tartness, a bit of sweetness, very fruit forward. There is a bit of that artificial aftertaste. I'm feeling a little bit hungry today, so I'm gonna have breakfast before I leave. This is just a whole bunch of leftovers. We had some leftover steamed rice, so I added some soy sauce, some sesame oil, the Japanese spice powder, and it looked very carby, so I decided to add some vegetable. This is just what's left of the coleslaw mix that I picked up a while ago. Just had a couple of bites, and it's actually delicious. I didn't even stir fry it or anything like that. I just basically nuked it in the microwave. I needed something comforting and it's definitely hitting the spot. I am back at the Firefly studio again and I thought I would do a little vlogging. I've been here for about little over 2 hours now and I've gotten a lot done already. I just have a few more things I need to get done today, but I thought I would show you a couple of things. We have team meetings here around once a month. I go to the team meetings every 2 months. We get luncheon from a place called East of York. I've had their lunch twice now and it is really, really yummy. I get the hot and crunchy chicken on rice and it's absolutely delicious, but we've been eating out of takeout food containers and Chris had a really good idea to pick up some plates from Value Village so we could actually eat on plates instead. So hopefully that works out. I did pick up the plates today, so I thought I would show you what I got. And I just say when I went to Value Village today, I was so tempted to look around because they have a 50% off sale, but it was really busy and I just got done buying all those sweaters from Japan. So I stuck with the task at hand and I picked up these plates. So we have 5 plates here that are this beautiful purple color. It's kind of like an eggplanty color. These ones are originally from IKEA. I also picked up these ones, which are absolutely beautiful. They're hand painted stoneware and they're from Japan. So if I needed dishes, I'd be so tempted to buy these for myself, but I picked them up for the studio studio. I feel like these are very firefly. They're very like firefly colors and just like very homey. I love these plates, so hopefully we get to use them. But yeah, I'm gonna put them away and continue on with my tasks. It is dinner time and hubby and I got Kothu roti takeout. Yummy, yummy. I just took half of mine and put it on a bed of mixed greens. I got the butter chicken one. We both did the hot. I just had a taste from the serving spoon I used to scoop the Kothu roti onto the bed of greens. And it is spicy. It's really, really good. It's been a bit of a day today. It's been a little bit of a stressful day, so I'm glad I didn't have to cook dinner. And we're just gonna enjoy, and then I'm gonna relax for the rest of the evening. I have a little bit more work to do for the writing studio, just emails and such, so that won't be too involved. I think that's probably going to be it for today's vlog. The next few days might be like very short and sweet, maybe just tea tasting and a little bit of this and that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I woke up so late today. I meant to wake up at 7, but I ended up going back to sleep and I woke up at 12:30. It's 1 o'clock now. I'm pretty much ready. I just have to get dressed, but there are a few things that, well, only one thing that I have to do before I leave. I have to leave at 2 to go to the studio. I did my studio visit yesterday, but today we're doing a meet and greet and we're also running an errand. You guys know I like to wake up 2 hours before leaving, so I feel kind of rushed today, but it's okay. The morning is going well. I've already steeped my tea, so I will be tasting that on camera with you guys once it has cooled down a bit. You guys have probably never seen me like this, like the whole I woke up late, I'm so flustered. Usually I'll just get ready and run out of the condo and I'll save the vlogging for later. So I thought it would be an interesting contrast just to see me like super frazzled and flustered. When my alarm went off at 7 this morning, I was actually feeling pretty good because I had already gotten 9 hours of sleep at that point. So you guys can do the math as to what time I went to bed, but I was so tired yesterday. It is time to taste the tea. This smells very good. It smells very minty. Very much like a candy cane, actually. The color is a bit odd for a black tea. I've never had a black tea this color before, I don't believe. To me, this looks like beer. It kind of looks like a hazy IPA, but I'm sure it doesn't taste that way. So cheers, and let's see what this tastes like. Ooh, very minty. I do not taste tea at all. This tastes to me like you put a bunch of candy canes into hot water and let them dissolve. Tastes exactly like that, but not as sweet. The sweetness is very subtle. I mean, you do taste the peppermint, but it tastes like candy canes. So they named this tea very appropriately, and I actually do quite like this.
It's coming. Okay, baby. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Here. It's on this side.
He's so hungry. I actually haven't eaten yet either, and I'm not going to be home until probably around 8 o'clock. So I should have something, but I've got to feed this little munchkin. I'll probably just bring a snack with me and have it on the subway. There we go, bunny.
He's so good. Must be so hungry. Okay, 1 second. I'm getting more. Okay.
I was hoping,
You're too close.
I was hoping to eat my Kothu roti leftovers. I only ate half of it yesterday. He's like all over me. This looks really weird. He's like just chillaxing on me. And he's like the same color as my pants. So maybe you can't see him very well. But yeah, I was hoping to have my Kothu roti leftovers today, but I don't have time. Oh, he's done. Whew. Okay, so he will eat himself from this syringe until he's like done. He had, this was the third or fourth one that I fed him. And he'll just run away when he's had enough, although he's looking at it. Come, you want more? If you want more, come. Otherwise, I'm gonna finish getting ready. You won't eat until 8. Hubby's actually scared to feed him because if you pump too much into his mouth, he can actually choke on it. So I'm the only one that feeds him. Oh, he keeps following me. It's a cute Truffle. Do you want to feed him again?
No, it's okay.
But he's just following me everywhere.
Hi, Truffy. Okay, I'm gonna get you more food soon, okay?
All right, Hubby's gonna try the tea now. I have, what is this? The cacao tea. I can't remember what it's called for some reason. I don't know. Cheers.
It's mostly peppermint. Is it?
It's candy cane.
Candy cane? Yeah, candy canes are peppermint.
Do you like it?
Yes.
I like this one too. Hubby fed Truffle for the first time by himself because I didn't get home until just recently. The event was good. I'm very tired though. Like not tired as in sleepy tired, but I'm just mentally drained. It was a lot, but it was a lot of fun too. I'm not sleepy in the slightest though, so we'll see what time I get to bed. It's a complete mystery now. What time I'll feel tired, what time I'll go to bed, and what time I'll wake up. I have no idea, and I feel like I'm not in control of that. But tomorrow I am meeting a former colleague for lunch, so I will have to get up at some point in the morning because we're meeting at noon. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's see what we have for day 11. Fruit infusion. So I already know I'm going to save this for later. This one is called Caramel Shortbread. Hey everyone, it is Wednesday. I just got done with lunch with my former coworker. Had a great time. We just went to Jack Astor's and I had a honey sesame bowl. I usually get the fajitas at Jack Astor's, but they've changed their menu. Well, the bowl is pretty good. I added tofu to it, but it was a really small portion. So I have a feeling I'm going to be really hungry later. But I am so cold right now. I'm not used to walking in the cold anymore because I haven't had to do it in like a year. But I'm gonna walk to Bake Code to pick up some pastries, a couple of pastries for hubby and me tonight. Apparently it's supposed to be colder tomorrow and I have no idea how I'm gonna take Truffle to the vet. I think I'm gonna have to put in those little hand warmer things and then like wrap him up in a blanket or wrap his bag up in a blanket and then put it in another bag because it is cold. Oh, that was really fast. It said a 6-minute walk from North York Center, but I'm already here. Yay! I just got home and I thought I would show you my outfit before changing into my comfy cozies. I really like what I wore today. I've got on these item jeans that are very, very old. I got them at Winners ages ago. Winners or Marshalls, something along those lines. These are little booties that are super comfortable. You guys have seen these lots of times before. I can walk a ton in them, which is great. Cashmere sweater is Lord & Taylor, purchased at the Bay, and then this is a cardigan that I thrifted in Japan. I really like it because it's a short cardigan. It's kind of just like that. It's originally GU, so I really like the stuff at GU. It fits really nicely and it's also a really nice color. both aren't that hungry tonight, so we're just doing a bit of cheese and some Melba toast for dinner. But we're gonna try the tea now. Cheers.
Cheers.
You like it?
It's okay. It's like ricey or something?
It's caramel shortbread, I think.
Oh. Yeah?
It's a little bit ricey, I guess. Weedy.
Uh-huh. Tastes weedy.
Yeah, the shortbread part. I'm not a fan by itself. Maybe I'll like it with that baked code, salted egg yolk croissant. That sounds really good. So yeah, maybe I'll just have another sip and then reserve the rest to have with the croissant. I am currently working on expanding Truffle's playpen because we're gonna have to start locking him up in there. Unfortunately, he gets free run of the condo, well, in the living room area at least, but he has been peeing everywhere. Not everywhere, just on the area rug right around my desk. I think he thinks it's like a giant litter box. So until we get him going into his litter box again, I'm gonna have to lock him up. His playpen is full of hay, so I've got the mask on because I tend to get allergies when I'm like kicking up so much hay and dust and such. But yeah, poor baby. I feel bad, but I keep stepping in puddles of pee. So that's not good either. Right, so here is Truffle's expanded playpen. It actually used to be like this before, but we made it smaller since he comes outside with us all the time. He basically just stays with us and goes into his playpen every once in a while. I only put a few boxes in the back because he's getting older, so I don't want him falling or like jumping up too high. So he's got a few boxes in the back there and lots of room to run around. I think I'll put his litter box right here in the corner. We're thinking we're only gonna lock him in when we're not home. I mean, he probably does pee outside his litter box when we are home. We can't really see what he's doing all the time, and the way he pees is like he just sits really still and then he lifts his tail. It's very subtle. He doesn't squat or lift his leg like dogs do. So it's very hard to tell when he's peeing, but we're gonna try to monitor him, and we do want to keep him with us when we're home because he's so used to being around us. We don't want him to be locked in his playpen all the time, even though, I mean, we're right outside. Our condo's pretty small, so he'll never really be by himself, but he's used to having the freedom and being around us. So I think we will allow him to roam around, even though we are gonna have to give our rugs, or one rug in particular, a very good cleaning. So only when we're not home and overnight, we're going to keep him in his playpen, which this is actually the size of playpen we do for him when we go on vacation. And he's always fine, even when we go away for like 2-3 weeks. He's like happy and healthy when we get back. So I think he'll be okay in here. He won't love it because he's used to freedom, but as long as he's allowed to come out and be around us when we're home, I think he'll be okay. He'll adjust well to that. Good boy. Good bunny.
I know, you're sick. That's why. You'll be better soon. We go to the vet tomorrow.
I just coaxed Truffle into his litter box and he lifted his tail and he peed. Such a good boy. I think he knows, but he just can't help himself right now. It's not oozing out like last time. Oh, there's the yolk.
Oh, goodness.
Looks so good. I feel like there was more filling last time. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning, December the 19th, day 19 of Vlogmas. It is also day 12 of the tea advent calendar. I opened up the tea this morning and it was a fruit infusion, so I'm going to be steeping that later on tonight. Hubby is still sleeping. It's almost 8 a.m. I've got the selfie light on in the corner there. just so it's a little bit brighter. It was really dark earlier when I was trying to record. Truffle seems okay. I heard him munching on pellets this morning, so that made me really happy. He is still in his playpen. He's not trying to gnaw his way out or anything like that, so I'll take that as a good sign. I'm a bit to let him out because I'm going to feed him a little bit of critical care before taking him to the vet. It's very cold today. It's I think minus 13 or minus 15 right now, but I will need to be outside for about 10 minutes, 2 stretches of about 10 minutes, both going there and coming back. I'm sure he'll be fine. I mean, I'm gonna bundle him up and he's got fur and he's pretty hardy. My nail polish is starting to look pretty gnarly, so I'm gonna be taking it off this morning and then redoing my nails this afternoon or this evening when I'm home. I'm going to be using this product for the first time. I'm pretty excited about this. Hubby gave me this in my stocking probably 2-3 years ago, and I haven't dug into it yet because I still had nail polish remover kicking around, but it's beautiful. It's a scented nail polish remover and it's got like these dried flowers in it. Oh, it does smell nice. Not sure what that smells like. It kind of smells like candy. Oh, I know what it smells like. It smells like that sweet yogurt drink that you can get at the Chinese supermarkets. Yakult. It smells like that. It smells really good.
Oh. Good morning. Hi.
Truffle's not in there yet, but this is going to be the setup. It's basically this giant IKEA bag. I think Hubby got this from a coworker, oddly enough. Anyway, we're gonna put his carrier in here and then put blankets all around it. And then I may put some of these in there because these don't get that hot, but they offer a little bit of heat. I'm not gonna put them in with Truffle in case they get too warm, but I'm gonna put them kind of like around his carrier, maybe in the pockets on the side. So hopefully this will help a little bit. So I've put the hot hands feet warmers like this, and then I'm going to put the tea towel over it. It's not generating that much heat, but I mean, I don't want it to be really hot for him. I think this will be okay. You can feel it a little bit through the tea towel. Okay. We made it inside, and I'm gonna walk underground to the subway. So let's see how he's doing. Doesn't feel too cold.
How are you, mister? Are you okay? Yeah?
Oh, he's warm. His ears are warm. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm gonna take out those hot things because he's gonna be too hot soon. Still gonna keep him in the IKEA bag. I just took him out to remove these. And just a tip about these if you don't know, once you put them in a Ziploc bag and remove all the air and seal it, it actually stops the heating process. They'll cool right down, and then after that you can use them for longer, so you don't have to like toss them or just let them be like really hot. And these did end up getting very hot, so I'm glad I put them in between that tea towel. They're like really, really hot right now. So that's probably why he's so warm. Yay. We are all done at the vet. Truffle was a very good boy. It is snowing now, quite heavily actually. The flakes are tiny, but they're coming down really fast. I feel like when it's snowing, it doesn't feel as cold. Maybe the cloud cover provides a bit of insulation, but Truffle was a very good boy. He had a tooth trim, and the vet was saying his teeth actually weren't that bad, so maybe it's something else. So we are gonna do some blood work on him to check his liver and his kidneys. I was worried about his kidneys because he's been peeing everywhere, which is really different for him. So he's now grooming and like washing his face. So I think maybe he'll be okay for a little bit at least. This little path to the subway is where Hubby fell last time, so I'm trying to be extra careful. There's a lot less snow and ice this time around, but with the fresh layer of snow, it does make it a little bit slippy. Truffle wasn't too impressed. He immediately ran out of his bag and came into his playpen. But the good news is he is eating. I'm sure he's pretty hungry right now. The vet said we could continue to give him critical care as much as he wants, but I'm going to monitor him and see how he does with eating. I'm also going to give him a bundle of fresh hay.
Yeah, good boy. Oh, he's eating.
I think there were some little spurs that were hidden. They were probably his top teeth. I think last time the vet only trimmed his bottom teeth. So maybe the top teeth were still hurting. Because last time when we got him home, he didn't eat hay at all, pretty much. A few strands here and there, like the ones that he loves the most. He usually likes like this kind. The flat ones that are a little bit thinner. But now he's eating all of them. He's not like picking through them. So he must be feeling a lot better.
Oh, good boy, Truffle.
Okay, I'm gonna let him eat and not bother him anymore. Although he likes it when I sit beside him. Bunnies are very social. They love companionship. So he likes it when I sit beside him. But I'm actually really hungry myself. So I'm gonna leave him to munch on his hay. Hubby and I went for a Starbucks happy hour. I'm actually almost done mine, but we are going to be tasting the tea now.
Taste tea. Looks fruity. I don't like it.
It smells better than it tastes. I guess
I don't like the smell either.
it's supposed to be like vitamin C, like the Vicks orange drops.
Oh yeah.
Tastes like a sour orange.
I don't like.
It's not great. This vlog was a lot about Truffle, but tomorrow we're gonna be doing some more fun stuff. I'm gonna be going out with my friend and we're having our annual holiday extravaganza, so I'm really excited for that. So I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!